So this reading is for the full moon in Pisces, which is coming up here in September in the middle of Virgo season. Just FYI, most of my childhood best friends were all Virgos. Shout out to my Virgo ladies. I love you guys. So I really do. I get along really well with Scorpios. So let's dig in and just see what the full moon in Pisces is bringing to you guys. What's going on? What's up? It wants me to pull cards for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what it wants. Okay, interesting. For everyone else, they just kind of fell out. So Scorpio, y'all are feeling assertive. Y'all are ready to do things for yourself is what it kind of feels like. All right. Yep, that's what I was saying. Yep. Oh, it just gave me the Land Before Time with Ducky. How she's always going yep. That's what I mean. All of my best childhood friends were Virgo girls. So that was almost like my best friend coming through. Okay, Scorpio, you are definitely in the labyrinth of yourself, fighting some minotaurs. Okay. Doing things yourself. However, it does want to mention, it wants to mention that Theseus, the guy that goes into the labyrinth and slays the Minotaur in the Greek legend, was not alone, that he had the princess, oh God, what's her name? Is it Andromeda? Or is it Ariadne? One of those A's. She gives him the sword and gives him like a ball of thread to get him out, to lead him back out of the maze so he can get out. So he wasn't alone. He had assistance. And that's one thing it kind of wants to bring through for you, is just to mention that there might be some other energies around you that can throw you a ball of thread, throw you a sword to help you kind of conquer whatever it is you're working on. But it feels like I was saying, like, you're very assertive, like you're very much like, I've got some things I'm taking care of. This card is all about, number one, defeating our own demons, but realizing too that outer energies, other people, other outside circumstances and things, it's like you're very much battling for your space and what you believe in, and like just yourself and your stuff. Could be a little bit of a job, like you're competing a little bit, like that's what I mean. It's like there's some things that you're fighting for, and some of it has to do within yourself too. Could be your own doubt, could be your own fear. There's some things here that you're working on, but Spirit is saying that you need to recognize that even though it's technically like you're alone in this card, and you might have to actually face this, whatever this is, alone, there are other energies here to kind of throw you some tools here and there to help you out. Because you're feeling very trapped. Okay, nice. And it's bringing up the fact that the princess that helped him was essentially sort of trapped, in the sense of, like, you know, she's a princess, daughter of a king, gonna be married off to whoever. Sorry, my fingers have been trembling with all the energy today. So in a sense, like, she was trapped in the palace, and then he ends up taking her with him when he sails off, type deal. This is very much about feeling imprisoned in your own mind. Definitely some doubt. Definitely some just like, I'm not sure if I should move out of this situation or go after this. I'm not sure if this is right. I'm not sure. Feeling very boxed in. Feeling very closed in. Feeling very much like there's no room to breathe, type deal. And that's part of what you are fighting for. Okay, it just kind of brought up a little bit of quarantine too. It's like maybe you have been alone for a while, very isolated for a while, and that's allowed some of this doubt and stuff to brew in your mind. And at the same time, you got a little bit of this fire energy that's like, okay, we need to take care of this. Like, we need to stop. We're not going to sit in this energy anymore. Like, we need to take care of this. But it's because you know that you're very much isolated and kind of stuck in this energy, right? Whether this is like being physically imprisoned, like quarantine style, and being isolated in a way, or whether it's just being very stuck in your mind and not being able to make progress on some issues. There's some things that are a little trapped. Ooh. And you know it too, buddy. That Queen of Swords right there. She don't take no shit, y'all. Queen of Swords energy knows all about some pain, knows all about some history, knows all about dealing with some issues, especially in the mind space, especially with doubt, depression, people hurting you and putting you into those emotions as well, and those feelings. Like, she will cut you, and I feel like, honestly, Scorpio, what I feel like with just this top row, it's like you already know that you are this person, but it's like you've been temporarily set back into this position. It just gave me the scene from Game of Thrones when Cersei gets thrown into the prison before she's going to do all of her atonement stuff. Like, this was like her before she got thrown into the prison, right? Looking very regal, looking very royal, will definitely kill your ass. and then there's her that gets like thrown into the spiritual prison in a sense. So it's like you're very much in your own prison, in your own mind, kind of beating yourself up for some things, getting very worn down and tired when it comes to some thoughts and feelings. And it's like, you know, you're this queen, but you're just very much stuck in this energy. And that's why you've been very much working on some things, battling those inner demons so that you can get back over here. This card feels like it's like separating these two in a way, just as in like you just know you're in this space, but outwardly you know that you're doing these things. Outwardly you know you're like this warrior energy and you're this badass queen. Scorpio, it is cussing for you guys today, so I apologize if that offends anybody, but for real, like, it's wanting to really motivate you, kind of in that way of just like, come on, let's do this, we are awesome, we are the shit. Like, there's some of that. King of Wands. This could very much have to do with a relationship. This could also just very much have to do, it wants me to shift my position, sorry. Could also just very much have to do with your job and career. King of Wands is very much about his career, and his passions and his sexuality and everything. But you see how solid he's just chilling back here? That's what I mean. It's like he's the boss. Very much that career card. So this could very much just be about like promotion, advancement, especially if you've been kind of working from home and you're working remotely, or like I was saying about kind of like quarantine. It's like, I just wanted to say though that too, like, it's like you're doing very well in your career. Like, in your career, it's very much a masculine energy. Like, you're just very successful. Know how to go after what you want, very charismatic, very passionate about what you do, and that's where you have really mastered some stuff, and that is what has helped bring you this strength to kind of face some of your inner demons. But it feels like, Scorpio, your feminine energy, your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, your thoughts, all the stuff we carry inside is very much both like, man, I am just stuck in this mind space, and it's also like, man, I know I'm this queen, why am I stuck in this space? And then your more masculine energy, your action, your doings, like, we are beasting it out here in our career and our passions in the world, but that's why inside we're fighting off some things, because we're working on basically saving yourself. And I had a little bit of that reading a couple of readings ago for Scorpio too. It was when I did the steampunk tarot. It was basically just saying, like, you're going after your own heart, saving yourself type deal. It's like you just know your worth, both as if like you were a man and as if you were a woman, or both, right? Like, could be a relationship, totally. This feels more though about yourself. It's like, man, you're doing so good in all these other areas of your life, and you know that you're this beautiful queen, but you just, man, you're like kind of battling some stuff right now. It's gonna come together though. It's gonna come together though. Look at this Lovers card, y'all. It's so beautiful. So again, if this is a relationship reading for you guys, then the masculine is slaying some demons within himself, and probably with the help of you, in a sense, if you're a woman watching this, or vice versa. The feminine energy is feeling very trapped, but knows that she's this queen. The masculine energy is fighting some things, but knows that he's this king. And there's this beautiful lover's energy here. So if this is just you and just your energy, then your passions and your mind, your feminine and masculine energies, basically the two sides of yourself are going to come together, and you're going to feel whole, and you're going to feel unified, and you're going to feel at peace, and you're going to feel lovely. If it's not just your energy and it's a relationship or something similar, a project coming to fruition, it's going to come together. It's either your heart and your mind coming together, a man and a woman, or two people coming together, or it's just the concept of, right, everything kind of working out, everything just being blissfully happy. It's a kiss, two things coming together, union energy. Something's going to come together, just either within yourself, or as two people, or as whatever endeavor you are working on. Let's get a few clarifiers for you guys. What's up with this Eight of Swords? I feel like that Seven of Wands kind of made itself very clear. I'm more interested in this Eight of Swords. Look at that. No, I'm gonna have to say, with this Lover's card coming out, that this might be about a relationship for you guys. Or what this is about is whatever this Lover's card represents, it's like it previously was not together and it fell apart. And, or just wasn't coming together, right? And that's where the masculine energy is working on his thing. Feminine energy is kind of having to deal with her own thing. But we have these two, we have a king and a queen here. We have some really nice energy. And then it comes together with this Lover's card. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Because of this. Thinking about this, wanting this to come together. And especially if it fell apart before, then that has put both energies into the space. I'm just going to put that right there. Let's get one on this Lovers down here. Because that was very, like, thanks, Spirit. Okay. Like, we kind of get that. Seven of Cups. There's a 7 up here and a 7 down here. A little bit of that angel number coming through with a 7, 7. And then a 6 and a 6, right? Like, I'm just saying. 7, 7, 6, 6. If you see those numbers, that might be very important to you. Having the 7 of Cups down here on this Lovers basically implies that there are going to be a lot of options available for you soon. Hang on, it's got me pausing. For the first time ever, I noticed this like skull in this cup, and this is like an Olympic, or like what Caesar would wear, or Olympic athletes, right? It's like a laurel crown. It's just kind of implying that there's actually what looks like a little green 7 back here too. Okay, it's basically saying there's some kind of like ego death coming up, an ego death, and that's what helps bring this into union. Ego death, if you're not sure of exactly what I'm talking about, is just saying that, right, there's some kind of idea or concept or belief that you have been holding on to pretty much around kings and queens, or victory, or Caesars, or emperors, control, power, victory, glory. There's some things here about this particular cup that are going to be dissolved and come to an end, and help you recognize and see where this energy really is at, is what it's saying. The Lover's energy is what caused some of this energy to be here. It feels like there was a disruption, like something pulled these two energies apart, and now they are working on their own energetic issues, both in the spirit and the mind. And then to see it come back together with the 7 of Cups is kind of like you're just gonna see all the different ways that this energy can come through for you. There's gonna be options. It's also, though, just saying that something Oh, and it's very much saying like a belief, a thought, something like that is holding you back and is going to end. And that's what kind of helps reveal this energy to you. These other cups here, it just said, are a distraction. Like these other cups here are a distraction. And that's part of this energy too. It's like there were distractions. There were things in the way that have to end before you can really step into this energy. I want one last word. And it just threw it at me. Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said, Spirit. Death card. That's what I mean. Some things have got to end. I was looking at that skull. There it is, right there. Another yellow skull. Look at that. Bing, bing. Scorpio, this death card is literally the representation of that ego death I was just talking about. Some things have to end for you to move forward into this energy. Number one, what's got to end? This terrible, like boxing yourself up type energy. That's got to go. What else has to go? This energy over here of like battling your inner demons, and also all these distractions and everything that's coming up. That's what I mean. It's like all the distractions have to go. What does it really want you to focus on? Yourself. Why? Because this death card is literally the Scorpio power card. This is your card in the tarot, Scorpio. This is the death card. This is you on this horse. This is you moving forward and saying, I ain't dealing with none of this stuff anymore. I'm not putting myself in this space anymore. I don't have to go do things on my own anymore either. I can ask for help if I need to. I can cut away what I need to. I'm very proud of all the hard work I've already put in. I feel so good about myself. Like I feel in union with myself. And again, kind of coming back to the relationship thing, it's like two people being like, yeah, we went through this. We're not having it anymore. We're coming together, right? This is all the rest of this stuff was a distraction. We're going to focus on that lover's energy, and everything else has to go. And that's where death walks through. Everything else has to go except for love, except for love, except for divine love. You've got the Lover's card in here twice, y'all. Like, focus on love, 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 love. And if you don't have someone in your life or something like that, then it's all about love for yourself, because that's what's going to bring whatever this energy is into fruition. It sounds like you just need some kind of change and transformation. It sounds like if you're looking for love in any kind of way, shape, or form, it's only eluding you right now because either the two halves of yourself or the two people represented in this reading are dealing with their own battles and dealing with their own things, but it does come back once all the distractions fall away and once that comes through. So again, this is your power card, Scorpio, so this feels like it's going to be really empowering for you to go through this whole cycle. It wants me to bring this up. This is Labradorite. It keeps flashing at me for you guys. This is Labradorite, and I just got this off of Instagram from a company called Loving Thyself Rocks, and it's literally like the most beautiful freaking crystal in the world. So you might be very drawn to that right now. Very good for, I like to sleep with the stone in my pillow and stuff when I kind of need some emotional rebalancing, when I need help clearing my mind and some focusing. Just a very soothing stone overall. So that's what I got for you guys, Scorpio. Let me know how that resonates for you, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you.